Hi all, Al here with more Empyrion, Galactic Survival. And yeah, just hanging out, doing stuff. And what I wanted to show you guys is that, as you can see, I'm still over here on Ninges. And what's been going on is, we had a patch last week that updated a lot of things. I talked about some of the stuff on the live stream on Friday. Basically, the constructor and the advanced constructor are now a 2x2 cube instead of the 2x1 that they used to be. Yeah, I think I've said enough on that already. Basically, I don't particularly like the new model. I think it looks nice. It's a good model. I don't agree with the increasing of the size of it, but hey, you know, I'm sure there's a reason for it. There's probably some balance problem where they had with people using these things to build walls or something. I don't know. But the new model is very reminiscent of another game's model for a device that does a similar feature or performs a similar function. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave it alone. So one of the other changes that was put in, and this is one that I actually really do like, as you can see when you're looking at your mineral deposit information, you now get a percentage of how much total ore is left. So as you mine them, the percentage will drop, but the total number does not. So basically, what I would like to see instead of as a percentage is to see the numeric. I would like to actually see, so with that magnesium deposit that's out there, you know, there's a little over 3,300 ore in it. So as I mine the ore out, I would like to see, you know, X number out of whatever your total is instead of the percentage. Because it's obviously doing the calculation. Let me see here. So let me get out of here and I'll show you with the Promethean that I'm mining right now. So right now I've only mined 1% of the ore that is available in this deposit. And so we've got out of, you know, what is that, 1,200 ore or something like that is what they're saying. All right, well, I've got 120. So yeah, no, that's right. Okay. So yeah, as you mine, that number will go down. Let's reload this thing. And so you always know roughly how much you have left, but this is one of the reasons why I would really like to do a numeric. Because I would like to know that I've got, you know, 10 units left. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'll dig you out of here in a second. Here. There you go. Alright. So yeah, basically today I'm just going to be doing a lot of mining. I've got to replenish my supplies. One of the reasons why I wanted to set up the base in this area, and I do have a base about 500 meters from this place, is ooh, excuse me. Here, let me collect all of this really quick. So let me show you where we are. So we have our base here. Excuse me, a little congested this morning. Oh, we finally have buttons at work too. So this is the missile silo that we cleared out as part of the live stream on Friday. Like I said, one of the reasons I set my base down here is because I wanted to be close to the point of interest, but there's a gigantic iron deposit, excuse me, a fairly sizable secondary iron deposit. We have magnesium, and then we have the 2 Promethean deposits. So what it looks like is the old size category was based on the amount of ore within the vein. So this iron deposit before the patch was a size 20 ore deposit. As you can see, looking at it, it's 20,000 ore in that deposit. So the old size scale was the equivalent of a number in thousands of ore that was in that deposit. So it's nice to see some of the numbers becoming a little bit more transparent. I mean, I really enjoy that, because I like knowing if we have the ability to detect that it's got X amount of ore, we should have the ability to determine it has X amount of remaining ore. You know, and if you want to put it into context for game logic, it would just be when you do your initial evaluation, it captures a number, and it just tracks the changes in the number. Because that's what it's doing with the percentages anyway. But, you know, not the end of the world. One of the other things that we've seen is the change in the AI in the game. The alien AI is still kind of wonky. The turrets are still kind of wonky, but things are now shooting through walls, and that's something I would like to see go away. Because I wouldn't mind if it was shooting at me through a wall, if the wall actually blocked the bullets. But depending on the angle that you're at, you can clip the wall. And it works in both the player's favor as well sometimes. But because of the way the AI can track a player that a player can't track the AI is in a much better situation and position to take advantage of that whole bullet clipping issue. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue gathering up supplies, and yeah, we will be back in a bit. Hi all, and we're back. And as you can see, I have been a little bit busy. We have just come back from mining out some ore, some iron. I had the Promethean running, so yeah, it's actually quite a bit of Promethean here. So that should be enough power. We are going to do, I don't know, let's see, that's 3,000, so 100 of those. And then we will do, say, 100 of those, and then whatever's left over, we'll come back and we'll finish out with the large fuel packs. But that'll give me 200 large fuel packs and 200 small fuel packs. What I'm going to do with the fuel packs is that I need to start making driller or mining and repair tool ammo. So between that and what we've got going on for the iron, we should be in a good position for the immediate future. In fact, I am going to go, that's, well, like 150 or so. So I'm looking at, you know, like $2,000, almost like 1,500 ingots. So yeah, by the time I'm done, I'll have just around 2K. So I'll have like 2 complete stacks of iron ingots. And then I'm going to go back and finish mining out the rest of that. Let me see here really quick, because one of the things I want to do is I want to get, let's go ahead and build 10 of those just to have them. And I'm going to show you what we're working on here. So basically what I have started doing is I've started disassembling the missile silo. What I'd like to try and do is to actually completely disassemble that entire thing. I may leave the landing platform and the actual deck that is there. I've already taken out one of the towers. I'm going to go ahead and strip the rest of the gunnery towers, and then I'll strip back the missile silo top as well. And once we have that taken care of, what I'll start doing is trying to repurpose the rest of the base. I think it'll be interesting to use that as a mining base. But what I'm going to use those reclaimed resources for, oh, that was close, is I'm over here where we've been doing our mining. Why do I hear a drone? I heard a drone. Alright. So yeah, over here where we've been doing our mining at, as you can see, we've mined out about 4% of the Promethean that's available. Let me get rid of this guy, because alright. So now that he's taken care of, I may need to go back to Aqua in the near future to start getting together the things I need for the medkits, because I am starting to run a little low. But so what I've been doing over here is, besides trying to kill myself with these things, is I have been mining out the iron a little bit. And let me show you where we are with this. So this is only 3% of the iron. Considering I pulled out, what, like 600 ore, and that was only 3%. So, yeah, we're going to be here a while. So what I'm going to do is actually build a small outpost over this area. And that way we'll actually be able to just mine and refine right here. I won't have to keep running back and forth between the bases. If I can get enough resource, what I may do is actually decommission the current base. Because if you look at how close we are here, we've got one iron deposit here. We've got the missile silo there. And that's why I'm thinking I may actually just go ahead and take over the missile silo. And then have a second, like a remote mining base over here by the other iron and Promethean. Let me show you where we are on the map here. Because I'm thinking that if I put another base here, or even over here, I'll be able to basically mine all of this out very, very quickly and very easily. Now, the catch is that every time you place a core, you reset... Well, or I should say you generate... Oh, hi. How you doing? Aggro from the... sorry, brain fart. From the drone base. Basically, you start a new wave of invasion each time you create a new base now. So even though you may have survived the 3 or 4 waves on your initial base, the next time you place a core, even if you're taking over an alien base, it resets the aggro counter. So you will continue to get waves every time you spawn a base. So each new base is its own thing as far as the aggro trackers are concerned. Alright, so let's get over here. Alright. So just to show you, this doesn't look very deep until you get in here, and then you realize just how much space. This is about the same floor space as my current base. So I was really surprised, and it was almost completely iron that I took out of here. I haven't pulled any crushed stone out of that particular mine site yet. We will come back, put some lights in so everybody can see what's going on, and I will probably do a couple of mine laps videos this week as well. Especially once I get to the point where I'm ready to put a base over here. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to take this one and just continue and then basically dig through over to here, or if I'm going to go ahead and just build something on top of this. And I'm thinking I may actually just build something on top of this, because with this much iron, we're going to be here a while. I've pulled, what, 600 iron out? Yeah, that's gonna be a while. It basically justifies having an actual base over here to deal with all of the stuff. So I will probably end up decommissioning this one, or I may leave this one and just leave it as a defense tower, but basically pull everything else out so that it's minimum powered. Oh, see that? Alright, so let's go see how we're progressing over here. Oh yeah, I forgot I have meat. Let's drop this off first. Whoops. You are non-volatile, so you get to go here. You have no perish timer, basically. Okay. So as you can see, we've already got 108 and gaining on here. So we've got a couple of hours of refining and crafting yet to do today. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and do a cut here. You know what? No, let's not do a cut. We'll go ahead and run the rest of this episode. We'll just go do a quick... Oops, let me grab some oxygen. And this is the other reason why I want to put a base closer to the resources. The reason I didn't place it there originally is simply because of the fact that we still had the drones that we were dealing with, or the missile silo base. And because that thing was armed, I didn't really have an ability to drop a base so close to it. And I wasn't sure if we were going to get dropships over here or not. I haven't seen the dropships in the game since the most recent patches. So I don't know if that is just because of the planet that we're on, or if it's because of something else. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so coming back over to the missile silo, what I'm going to be doing, like I said, is I'm really intending to basically just strip all of this stuff out. Alright. I've already pulled out one of these towers. Basically, all I do is come through... Yeah, I've got power. Okay. I just come through, get up on a block or two, and then basically take it apart from the inside out. Take all the lights. Helps if I could aim. There we go. So normally what I would do is actually take this one out and then that way I can get to it from the same level or near level. So I'm not jumping around all the time, but yeah. But this is basically what I've been doing all day. It's just so you guys know the pain that it is of stripping these things apart. Like I said, I probably will leave. I may just go ahead and leave everything on the platform and above, and just take these towers out, just to give me room. And then I will go through and start at the bottom of the base, work my way back up, and just take out everything that's consuming power. I don't really need a lot of stuff over here, but I will put in a farm, and I think this will give me a good chance. Oops. Oh, damn you, lower gravity. But it will give me a good chance to put something fairly spectacular together, I think. I hope. Let's turn that off so we're not over jumping here. Alright. And yeah, so this is basically what I'm going to be doing all week. I do have, just as an FYI, I do have a math exam. Yeah, I know, I had to schedule my math exam, right? For next weekend, next Saturday. So I am planning to do the live stream on Friday. But there may be a light week in videos this week, because I do need to actually study for this exam. But it's my last exam for the term, so if I pass it, we're done for the term. If I don't, then I have to reschedule the exam before the end of the year, and so yeah. So I do kind of need to make sure I'm studying for it so I can get it done and get it passed on the first time. Surprisingly, as much as I like math, I hate math exams. So, but yeah, I'm just going to be doing this for all week. It's nice, it's light, I can do it in between the studies, and yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to keep you all entertained. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button on the way out, because I am out of time, so I am out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and yeah, I will definitely see you all tomorrow, if not this afternoon, for there should be an ARC episode up this week. I may be getting some of the other new content up this week as well. I'd like to get Space Engineers started, but again, it's just going to come down to what the schedule looks like on the off of YouTube time. So, all right, everybody, I am out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate everybody who comes in and watches the video, whether you leave likes or not. Likes are always appreciated. New subscribers are always appreciated. Everything does help the channel to grow, and I just want to say thank you all for it. The response has been amazing, and yeah, I will see you all soon. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there.